Hello, I'm Rochelle. I am one of the co-creators of Spiritual Chics. I'm about to do a pick a card reading for you today. Please enjoy. Bye. Welcome back to the Spiritual Chics. It's been a couple of weeks since I've done a little pick a card reading. So today, the way I am I'm feeling like I'm going to do an affirmation at the end of the pick a card reading for each different choice. And I am going to use today, which I've done this in previous videos on I think it's on our TikTok actually, individual readings. So this deck here is my own deck, and I've never used it, I don't think, on my YouTube videos here. So it's made by Trish that's part of the Spiritual Chics. And I'm going to use the cards that I personally have my own energy on, so my own parts of my own life. So if you don't know what getting your own oracle cards is, I'll talk to you about it at the end of the video. But basically, it's all your own energy, all your own parts of your life and things that's happened to yourself that you do a reading around, and you make cards based on the parts of your life, the journey of your life, the things that really stand out, the people that are in your life. Like, you can make cards around that. There's so many things. But I'll talk about that more at the end and do a little video separate as a little, like if you just want to go in there and check it out as to how it works if you're curious. So I'm going to pull two piles, A and a B. I'm going to choose, like I said, from my deck. And then I'm going to also use The Universe Has My Back. So I thought that'd be really good just to do a little affirmation at the end of each different pile that I do. And also, too, really good exciting news is Gabrielle Bernstein has come to Australia at the end of April. I think it's the 29th. And I'm actually going to her event in Sydney. So I'm so excited. I love this lady. She's actually been one of my big mentors in my own personal spiritual journey. So, I love sharing a lot of her stuff. All right, so I'm going to be back. I'm going to start shuffling and I'll be back. Okay, so I've already had this card fling out here, but I'm going to shuffle. So pile A or pile one, whatever you wish to, whatever feels right for you. I am going to do two cards because this one really resonated with pile A for me, and I'm going to fill you in a little bit more on that. I've got some downloads for pile number A too as well, just as I was walking around and preparing for this reading. Okay. Pile B, another one for pile A. Okay, so I'm going to put that over there. And then I'm going to choose you an affirmation, like I said, from The Universe Has Your Back. Beautiful deck this is. So I'll just quickly shuffle and pull out someone. I just go with what I get. I'm not the best shuffler, but I just shuffle. And when I feel a pull to pull a card, I just pull a card, and I know that's the right answer. Oh, see that? And if it flies out, that definitely is the answer, right? And never doubt yourself. That's one of the other things when you're pulling cards. Don't doubt yourself. Just get what you need to get, okay? Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so here we are. Pile number A. You got... So first of all, I just want to let you know the download I got. So before I even pulled you some cards, I was walking around and preparing for the reading, and I got a vision of a fork in my left hand. So if I look at my thumb and I think that's your index finger, isn't it? This one here. I could see a fork, right? And the fork for me was like, you've been at crossroads, and there's like two paths, and both paths, one is not worse or better or less or better than the other, like good or bad. It's just basically there's been two choices. So crossroads. So I've got a fork, and you've been at two crossroads with your path. So I do feel it is more like around choices of where you live or your career, not around love or relationships. I feel it's more around choice in career or where you're living. That's what I felt it was, like crossroads. There's like a crossroads, huge decision, and it's like you could go left or you could go right, or you go right or go left. But I feel like you're making the right choice. So, and the reading will show you everything else it says for your group. So just to top off what I've just said to you is the first card that flicked out to me straight away without even shuffling was this card, and it says, fuck yes. So, and underneath the fuck yes, it's got nothing can stop you now. And you can see by the, like that's the card that I was telling you about with Trish. You can see my body language is very, very strong. You're very happy. You're very much doing this. You're like, yeah, I've got this. This is happening right now. But I feel like right now inside of you is a big fuck yes. It's like, it's a tummy fuck yes. You're so content with your decision that you're about to make. And like I said, there was a crossroad, there was a fork. You can go left or you go right. You know the decision. You've already made the decision, or you've just made the decision. And it's a big fuck yes. Like the universe is basically patting you on the back and saying, yes, this is the best decision you've made in a long time. Or maybe right now or in the past, if you haven't made that decision, in the past, you've actually been procrastinating around the decision of moving house, changing careers. But right now, you've finally made the decision. That's the people that haven't made this decision, haven't been at that crossroads. They've already done the decision. Yeah, you've done it. You've finally done it. It's been something on your mind that's been there for quite a long time. And you have been staying almost, not stuck, because I don't believe in stuck anymore. You've been listen to outside noise, so other people, you've been influenced by other people and what their thoughts are and feelings, which is completely normal when you've got to make big choices in our life. But I feel like right now you've got this part of you that's there's a part of you that's inside of you that is really, really comfortable with your own decisions. So you're at peace with yourself. And then the next card that came about was being authentic. So I feel like you're really being authentic to you now. And just as I'm sharing and I'm getting the download and I'm talking, I'm feeling like your decisions weren't for yourself in the past, or that crossroads decision. So you were listening to more of what other thought was best for you. And I do feel like there is a female figure, or was a female figure around you that was also very much your influence on your decisions. That's not a bad thing. It's just that you're close to that person and you trusted them and you trusted their opinion. But right now you're being really authentic to what feels right for you, even if other people say no. And like I said, this female person that's really close to you, you value their opinion, but unfortunately, you know, we're humans. We all have different opinions. So we all make different choices. And sometimes us being authentic is going to be a decision of us stepping away from what others think is right for us. So yeah, I feel like you're being really authentic to you. You're being really true to yourself, and you're really at peace. So I feel like all the blue around you is really peace. It's tranquility. It's like you're going to the water. So that means water to me, the blue, and also to throat chakra. Throat chakra is all about speaking your truth, and the blue is all about the water. So going to the water for me is like a flow. You know, the waves go in, the waves go out. The water's constantly flowing in and out. So I feel like you're in flow with yourself. You've come around to you now. You're really in tune with what it is that you need. What else am I seeing on this card? Yeah, and so underneath the picture of me is a book. So I feel like you're telling your own story now. This is your story, this is your life, and this is your story. So you're telling your own story now. You're going to make your own choices that are going to light you up. That's what I got for you, card number 8. And the other thing was the affirmation. So the affirmation reads, when I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. I think that could mean a lot of different things, that card. So for me, for you, and based on what the other two cards were saying for us, I would have to say that the thing that's really helped you to make this decision is what brought you the most joy with this decision. So maybe it is that the job or the house wasn't bringing the joy that you used to feel. And that was a presence for yourself that basically now that you're going to attract so much more into your life, because you know that if it doesn't make you feel joyful, it doesn't bring you joy, it's not in alignment with you. So it's you not being authentic to yourself. So one of your values, I feel, is joy. Like you've got to, and I think everybody wants joy in their life, don't get me wrong, but right now in your life, you're wanting that more joyful feeling life. Like you want to be presently joyful. And that's what the card says. When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract more support from the universe. So you know right now, joy also and is a message for you that if the joy ain't there, it ain't right for you. So that's sort of like a sign. That's a massive sign for you. And then the universe aligns, because when we are joyful and we're doing what we love and we are joyful, they say that the universe will bring you the rest because you're doing things that light you up. You're doing things that you love. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. And if I also too can like say something about the moon, like there's a moon that's full circle, you know, whole. You feel whole. You feel more joyful. Like when we're more joyful, we feel more whole. We feel more, what do I say? More at peace with our own hearts and what lights us up. So it's like there's not this, 1 month I'm happy, the next month I'm not, the next month, things are a little bit up and down, I'm unsure. It's like right now this heart is full and it knows what needs to fill it up. It knows what it needs. It knows the joy it needs to feel. And it's just you really being authentic to yourself. But I do feel you have been influenced by somebody else outside of yourself. And there's no problem with that. It's not about me giving you a reading and criticizing that. We all do it. We all have times in our life when we do it. But right now, like I said, your authenticity to your life and how you want to live it has really helped you to make that decision. And it's been tough. I can see it's been tough. It's been a big crossroads for you. And like I said, the last card and the first card and the last card to top this reading off is fuck yes. So you're getting a big fuck yes right now from me, from your guides or from your messengers, whoever's giving you this message right now. I'm just the person that's going to tune into this energy and then I give it to you. But I'm feeling like it's a big, big, big fuck yes. I hope you loved it. Okay, I'm funny. I'll do these funny little... It's just the energy. I think I do this like fun thing in my readings because it just helps me to change, like disconnect, like click into the next reading. Anyway, people that chose B pile. Okay, so it's funny actually because today I connected with the spiritual chicks on a Zoom call, and one of our spiritual chicks got this card, and I feel like this energy is quite a collective energy right now for a lot of people. And then the second card, which was the affirmation, like I said, I was going to pull an affirmation card for each different pile. It was very similar to the first deck, the first pile affirmation card. So that's telling me that energetically, it's a collective energy, like it's quite a strong energy for a lot of people. So maybe you're listening to this reading and you can see that both piles really resonate. Maybe they resonate with different parts of your life. That can happen too, Like I've seen people do readings before where you might go, okay, pile A might be around your relationship, pile B might be around your career. Like if you just want that more directive, more, nailing right to the point answers. Right. So the first message you got, again, it's from my deck, like I said, so don't mind me being on all this. It's called prioritize. I can't even get that fucking word out. So you got to prioritize. Ugh, I can't get it out. I couldn't get it out this morning either. But anyway, you get the gist. For all the people that are like, oh my God, she can't even say that word. Like, seriously, that's not important. You get the message. But I know there is people that be like, get it out, Rochelle. Doesn't matter. Okay, so the message of this card, right, is you need to prioritize, make things priority in your life that matter, right? So it's like doing a checklist like at school. Like you go to school and you've got to study a particular topic. And the first things on the list have got to get done, right? And then you go down the list and you check off, check off, check off. So it's the same with your life. Like if you look at all these different balls, they've all got different color. Now these different colors are meant to represent the chakras, right? Now that's what I did when I done the reading this morning with one of the spiritual chics. But I want to say with you, it's like all these different circles, all the different parts of your life. So let's have an example, like spirituality, your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health, your me time, what else did I say? Your free time. I know I said me time, but free time's a bit different, I think, with me time. Like me time could be different for everybody, right? But I'm just giving you a little example. And this other one might be work, right? Now, if you look at all those circles, how would you fuck, I'm having a shocker. How would you put all these in a number sequence? Like, would you make, right now, I need to put more time into my spiritual self. Right now, I need to put more time into my mental health. Right now, I need to put more time into my physical health or my food, my health. Like I said, the me time. Like, what percentage are you putting into all these areas? Now, as you can see, some of these balls are bigger than others, right? So the orange is really small, the blue's quite large, that's second large, and the red is massive. So say, for instance, your red one is your physical health is amazing, but then your mental health is only an orange ball. Okay, so we all know the ultimate balance is to balance things quite evenly, right? Like scales, 50-50. You know, or 20-20-20-20, or 10-10-10-10-10 out of 100. Like you got to have 10 circles, and each one of them have got to have 10. Now you might rate yourself 1 to 10 in all those areas. What I'm getting with you is it's like you work on one area and you let the other area go, right? So then you don't get that balance. You don't feel like you're fulfilled, because let's face it, we all feel the most fulfilled when we've got balance in our life. Now, I'm not saying you're going to get all them perfectly numbered or perfectly sound, right? Maybe you're better in one area than the other. But if, say, one's 1 and one's 10 and one's 3 and one's 7, you can tell that it's a little bit out of balance. So maybe you could make a decision for yourself and go, you know, if I could aim between a 5 and an 8 for each different ball, I would be more in balance. So it's making the different things in your life that need attention priority. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The word's not coming out today. That's what I'm going to get. So that's a little task that you could possibly do for yourself, or you might already know. Yep, I know the areas. But sometimes when we actually write it down or jot it down and just really like write in our journal or write it on your phone, whatever feels right for you, we can really go, oh my God, I didn't realize that area I really wasn't even putting any attention in, because we have so many parts of ourselves that does need attention. And, you know, some of us might say friendships or love life. Like it's whatever you value the most in your life, where you want the balance in all the different sectors. And then you can go, okay, hang on, that's really down. I need to put more time into that. If you're a person that likes to, you know, see things a little bit more logical, as in write things down so that you can see it clearly. For me, I'm more a visionary, so I can tell straight away once I put in my head the areas that I know that I need balance in or need to focus on. I can basically tell what's which, right? And maybe I can give them a color. But someone that's very logical, they probably need to write it down and rate themselves, and it gives them an idea as to where you're at. But definitely priority of things and boundaries has been one of your things that has been a huge block in your life. So, you know, I think in our lifetime we've all got things that we want to achieve and we want to accomplish, and we never know when our last day is or when our days are going to be up. So I'm a true believer of it's either now or too late. So we've only really got now that we can rely on. So we need to start working on these things. If we're feeling unbalanced and we're feeling like things are really out of whack and I'm not feeling balanced, it's usually because of those things, because the sectors, the areas of your life is not in balance. And the card is saying that, like it's telling you to get priority with things that matter the most. So, You know, and we're here for a short time. We're not here for a long time. I think we think, oh yeah, tomorrow. We'll fix that tomorrow. Yes, I'm not feeling very balanced in my life right now, but that'll work itself out when it needs to. No, we're the ones that's got to work that out. And I feel like this is a common thread of yours. This is not just something that happened overnight and you're a person that's always usually got priority in your life with the things that matter. But I feel like this is a common thread. This is a block of yours. And when I mean by block, I don't mean stuck. I just think it's a block. It's just something that gets in your way because you put more energy into one area, like you go all into one area and nothing in the other areas. So yeah, or maybe I just felt then too really strongly in relationships, and this can be friendships, your family, like your kids or your parents or whatever it is, or your sisters and siblings, or it could be your love life, that you tend to give, when you're at a balance, you give more to others than yourself. And that's the time when we need to give back to ourselves when we're out of balance, not more to others. For some reason, that's a habit of yours where you'll give, because that obviously helps you to not focus on what matters, what's priority. And I think I just got that word right. So I've drabbled on a bit about that, but I feel like that needed to be really said, that message. It was a really good reading, this reading actually today, I feel. And the second card, like I said, is the affirmation. It says, joy is the ultimate creator. So like I said, from the card, the pile A, or the cards A, joy is a big word today in this deck. In the universe has your back. So I feel like joy collectively, joy needs to be that thermometer, that GPS where you go, okay, joy is a sign. It tells me when I'm out of alignment. You know, if I'm not feeling joy in that relationship, if I'm not feeling joy in my workplace, if I'm not feeling joy at home, joy with my health, joy with, what I'm eating. Like maybe you're just eating and you're only feeling like a robot eating and you're not really loving what you're eating. Like I know that probably isn't the best description, but joy is a big factor and a big sign right now for a lot of people collectively, that the joy is the GPS. It's the sign. It's going to guide you. It's going to tell you what's right and what's wrong if you get in your head too much with your decisions. What does bring me joy? So we all know what makes us feel good. So joy is what makes us feel good, makes us happy, makes us smile on the inside. So I hope you've loved your readings today, A and B pile. And yeah, this is April. We're already in April. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. We're going to be doing I'm not sure when this video goes live, but basically we're going to be giving away every month, twice a month, 2 free readings. So you'll get a reading, you'll be pulled out of a hat if you come on this particular live. So it's going to be a full moon reading live stream and a new moon reading live stream. And we're going to be offering free readings for people that get on there, like and subscribe, and basically trying to get our word out there, our work out there, and share the love and share what it is that we're doing. If you think that it could help somebody, we want to get our name out there. And I think if people love what we do, it's the best way of showing people. Word of mouth is the best advertising. So we're hoping that if you love it, you'll share, like, and subscribe, and you'll tell your friends, and then you're going to draw to win a free reading. And that'll be happening twice a month for the next 3 months. We made a decision today. That's what we're going to give away because we want to give to people and thank people for helping us. We want to help you. So, hope you loved your reading today.